certified author and psychiatrist, right? So it's a treasure trove of experience you have, right? So please enlighten us with your beautiful journey and highlight your key achievements with us.
So basically, I am a psychiatrist, doctor, a medical doctor. So I completed my MBBS in 2014, and then I decided to pursue psychiatry. I joined the most prestigious institute, Central Institute of Psychiatry, Ranchi, in 2014. That is exactly 10 years from now, back from now, and this journey of 10 years has been marvelous, I must say. Psychiatry is a wonderful field. It's different every day. The patients are different every day, and the amount of happiness you get when you treat patients in psychiatry, when you bring their smiles back,
correct,
and when you bring the smiles and the hope back to their family members, it's an experience that has to be experienced. It's not something that can be described in words.
Exactly.
When there are people who are wanting to die and then they get cured and then they are living their life so successfully, to see that is just like a dream come. So after I joined CIP, I did DPM there for 2 years. It was the best teaching years of my life.
Right.
As you know, CIP is the best psychiatry teaching institute in the country.
Yes.
After that, I competed again in the NEET exam, and I did my MD from MGM Medical College, Indore, where I had done my MBBS. The same college where I had done MBBS. So it was again a very nice experience to be with my own people.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I did SR. As you might be aware that there is something known as a bond. When you do postgraduates in medical field, there is something known as bond. And I went to a place called Riva to do bond. And that was the rough time of my life. And COVID hit. Everything was like very troublesome at that time. We had a lot of struggles, there was no communication. I could not get home for about a year. That was quite a tough year. And after that, I again joined Central Institute of Psychiatry as a senior resident and then as an assistant professor in faculty. So to be in faculty in the same college where you have studied was the best experience I ever had. And there I worked as 1.5 years as a faculty where I learned a lot again and taught a lot of students, saw a lot of patients. I was in charge of the female psychiatry unit, so it was a very nice and unique experience for me. There were so many beds, I used to take rounds of so many patients.
Wonderful.
And it was quite a holistic experience.
I'm sure. Sorry to interrupt in between. Just the topic you said, that was a beautiful experience. It was a mind-blowing experience, and given that every day is a cutthroat competition, you know, this cutthroat competition, mental health issue is so big, it's so important, so vital now. So can you please enlighten us, what steps do you take to stay updated with current trends in your field? What to incorporate in it and development in your field? And how do you apply that in your field of psychiatrist, being a psychiatrist, being a doctor? Because mental health, the holistic approach, just you said, that is such a vital thing.
Currently, I work as assistant professor in Sri Jagannath Medical College, Puri, where I also teach students, MBBS students. So, it is very crucial for a medical doctor, for a medical teacher to stay updated. And the best way to stay updated are attending the constant webinars and also the, the articles that there are thousands of articles that get published every day. And in today's era, it's very easy to access all the new kind of information. And also all the societies, the medical society like IPS and all that, they continue series of webinars. And it could be one of our webinars on a survey using by our seniors has achieved the 200 episode and had done a world record. So we stay so much updated that we don't have to put any extra effort to study something new or to be in touch.
Right. Very, very true. And the final question is, what is your view regarding EdTalk and National Education Forum? Your take it, please.
I was very happy, I was delighted when I was invited in this platform, because these kind of platforms are very crucial to save the future of education.
There you go.
in any country, the basis of growth of any country is no doubt education.
Right.
Where in our social media, there is always stress on talking to celebrities, talking to the achievers. But the real achievers in the society are the teachers, the doctors, those who shape the education of the country. So very less focus is on them.
Right.
National Education Forum is a platform that is focusing on them, and I'm so excited to learn about it.
People from noble professions, right? Well, it's absolutely astounding pleasure and honor to have you, Dr. Swamprabha Baral, here, and thank you for your precious time. I know your doctors are always exceedingly busy. It is preposterous to say that. So wonderful. Thank you on behalf of National Education Forum once again. Thank you so much. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much.